Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have been talking for the past 16 minutes to something that was supposed to be live, but my OBS split my go live thing into like I have to hit start stream and then I have to hit the button next to it that suddenly transforms into the go live button. So that's why we're not starting on the starting stream scene. And that is why I'm giving this long-winded explanation. Okay? Okay. I already apologized in those 16 minutes and in the description for beating the boss that we left off at. Once I figured out its pattern, I couldn't help myself, and I wrecked it. And then I went back to take on Sprong again for the hell of it to see if I could beat it. And yeah, it was actually pretty much child's play. I looked away once and that caused a little bit of a wipe, but I tried again immediately afterwards and it was easy. It gave me the achievement. I posted the moment like before I was killing it. I posted the end screen for killing it, and then I posted the achievement for killing it in the Discord. There wasn't much to that fight beyond his primary pattern. He didn't change or diversify the pattern. He just added an extra attack sequence to everything. So it would have just been a boring cycle of me repeating, let me parry, 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 oh, yeah, good, doing this and that. It was just like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, hey, so I did start the stream on time at 1:30, but I didn't hit the go live button right next to it because OBS splits those two things. So you have to manage your broadcast and select the broadcast you're going to do after it's managed. Then you hit start stream, and then you have to hit the go live button that the manage broadcast button used to be in order to go live. So I have been talking for almost 20 minutes to almost no effect whatsoever. So I just went over what I did for the Sprong fight and the Frozen Hearts boss fight since I did those off cam. Sorry. I I love the game too much and I came back way too late at night to start up a stream and I was drained and I just wanted to enjoy something, so sue me. um I got a lot of goodies for it. I'm gonna go back to the shop at Monoko Station so that way I can try and buy another one of the weapons because those things were expensive when I unlocked them. And by the way, the Eternal Ice was the monster we were fighting. The whole thing was made of Eternal Ice, which was why it was so durable. It was more a battle of attrition. Like I said, I'm more concerned about you going through story content. Yeah, Roger. So, there was one little bit of lore that I got when I killed Sprong, and it was from Verso, and he said that that was her first creation. So, that was cool. Let's see, I just equipped her with Snow Him. Yeah, after I had explained all the stuff about Sprong and the other boss fight, I decided to go through and show the weapons that got me through it for Verso and Maelle, and then I decided, you know what, let me just go through and update Pictos and stuff. You're trying to beat your 6th game this month? Hell yeah, man. You have been on a streak like crazy. Let me click back into the game there, so that way my controller works. Yay! Okay. So I just equipped this, which I got. I freeze myself when falling below 30% health and prevent the next instance of damage while frozen. And on turn start, if frozen, remove freeze and recover 60% health. Gain 2 ice stains and 3 AP when frozen. So, that's awesome. Verso's weapon that I was using for the fight was the Glacio. So, +1 perfection on critical hits. That's why I stacked him up with crit rating. His crit rate is 79%. Self-heal by 2% health on dealing a critical hit, and counterattack is always a critical hit. So, that got me through a lot. And so did this, the Stalin. She burns herself. 10% increased damage for each self-burn stack, and then base attack applies +2 burn, and while in defensive stance, receive heal instead of burn damage. Now, I just saw that I have the, what do you call it? Not burning break, over here, anti-burn. So I got anti-burn after finishing the fight with that ice boss. Makes you immune to burn. It's a hell of a health and defense boost. And this, I feel, in junction with that weapon of hers would create just kind of like a flat buff for the level 10, but completely neutralize the level 4 and 20. Ha! Neutralizing the 420. But it would let her keep using this hell of a strong weapon. She was the main damage dealer next to Verso. This guy was all support throughout that fight when I was doing it. The ice boss. So these three got me through it. And you were mentioning that I have cheater. Once again, about the swimsuits, I want to remind you once again that all yeah, no, I figured. I realized there's gonna be the thirst trap Verso. So we've got this cheater Pictos, which is a big health boost, 400 speed, and always play twice in a row. So now I have the same benefit with this weapon that I had with this one. Play again after a base attack, only it doesn't have to be after a base attack. It can be after any attack. It's gonna be nice. So, I think that's all there is to update here. Yeah. Yep, okay. I wanted to make sure that I had covered everything in my head. Oh, you're talking about Minoko. Yes. Like I said, thirst trap. I may have put the wrong name, but it's still going to be a thirst trap. Minoko is one hell of a interesting and fit gestural. Probably the strongest of them. Never know it by looking at him. Don't want to touch those. Don't want to fight. Don't want to deal with those. I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. Okay. Not that way, but this way. Yep. All the way north. We're gonna have to go through the battlefield to get to the other side there, but it's okay because I'm just gonna use the fast travels. We'll only have to go through the beginning area of the forgotten battlefield, which is the graveyard of ships. That's totally empty. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I went to Golgara, the chief at the Gestural Village. I did that while I was assuming that I was actually streaming. And I spoke to her with Minoko, and she just triggered a fight. So I went and used just my basic opening attack on her, which is the weapon I was talking about with my... Oh, that's nice. Every burn applied is doubled. Burn deals double damage! Oh, yeah, no, that's beautiful. I wish I had that. Ancient Bridge. Yeah, no, if I had that, I would absolutely dump as much as I could for my resources into that to get all three of those, because that would be nuts. I do love that these the outfits for the Dance Tour set has that trailing effect. But I do hate that you just act like you're actually on the ground and you're tripping and falling when you're literally levitating and floating. Don't do that. You either make me question physics or you just obey physics. Bun Oziazel. Ha. I knew the captions couldn't grab that. Okay. We're on this side now. We've cleared that boss. I still need to be able to get up to you, which means that there's something else that I can unlock for our boy here. Minoka Station. That's where I want to go. Gotta keep my brain on track. I start looking at stuff and I'm like, did I go over here recently? Did anything magically manifest in this area? No? The toes need to be free. Those aren't shoes, it's skin. Woo! See? No treads. All smooth. It's skin. I really, really like this cosmetic. Like, whoever designed this was... Commend. I commend. Very beautiful. Alright. So this guy's got Survivor, survive fatal damage with 1 health, once per battle. But that wouldn't work with, what do you call it? With the auto death, because then it wouldn't trigger any of the death stuff. You'd survive immediately from your own fatal damage. All that would be good for is triggering anything that happens, like if you're 10% health or less. There's Greater Rush, which is 25% to rush speed increase. That's too expensive. And now for what I'm actually here for, the weapons. So this looks like a weapon for Minoko. Yep. This one is for, okay. Gain 2 AP on counterattack. Gain 1 rank on counterattack. No perfection loss on damage taken. Perfection is instead lost on being healed. Huh, you know what? That might not be bad. That might be a decent alternative to what I'm using. And then there's another one. Self-heal by 2% on dealing... Wait, isn't that what I had? 50% crit... Oh, no, wait. This is for Maelle. Ooh, base attack switches to defensive. And then 50% crit chance while in defense. Ooh, fire and ice. I want this. I just want to give him a better, stronger weapon so that way he's up to par with the rest. I'll come back for more of those, though. Start battle and balance. Balance mask applies powerful for 3 turns. Critical hits deal 30% more damage while in balance. Yeah, this feels like it's gonna be more suited to his current style. Cool. That was a nice chunk of change. And I think now it's time that we move forward. Go well with the one for Zevros. What? It was pleasant meeting the merchant, but things could have become perilous. We did well to return. Not much we do not know about the crater. The Nevrons there are free. Free? Hmm. this is... I think this is the area we're supposed to now be in. This is our new adventuring space. Increased damage, but you can't be healed. Oh, kind of like the one where you take 50% less damage, but you can't be healed. I think I have all those enemies in my Pokédex, so to speak. I'm just calling it like it is. He is a Pokédex. Is that usable? No. See, they don't even really want to fight. I don't want to have to deal with that Pellerin. Ah! More color of Lumina. Wait. Yeah, no, I came from up there. Okay. Water. Big rock. Possible loot? No. No. Ooh. I see a portal over there, so I'm gonna just check over here real quick.
Time for swim, swim.
Oh man, not time for swim, swim. Oh, y'all are guarding something, I see. Boop. I don't think I have one of those. Oh, you've got armor. You don't, and I honestly do not have you. Oh, I don't have you in there either. Okay, that's good to know. So what we doing then? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. One more. Easy. Rain of fire. The rain of fire!
Let's carve a path.
Hey. He now knows Burning Break. Yes, I have the Pictos that lets you start inverted. I do own that one.
Nice.
Hey, I got 2 new feet for our foot fetish. Monster guy. I won't go off on that tangent again. I'll try not to. Did I explore enough of this spot? This crystal here does look like it can be messed with for some reason. Oh, that's coral. Never mind. Coral! So we can try and go up there. Is that where the portal is? It actually does look like that's where it's at. Are we sure it's not the one I saw on the, quote-unquote, backside? Oh, no, yep, this is it. Oh, wow. Alright. That's a person. That's people. No, okay, and now I see the head. I thought, why are you on the back of some masked man? Alright. No, I need another energy drink for this. Okay. That is a lot of swords. Can I take one?
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Yes, speak to me.
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did.
Mm.
It's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Interesting. I am very engaged. Alright. Let's get ready, I suppose. You have no points available. Who leveled? You. You? Fine. More luck, your crit rate's now 80%. Congratulations. We don't want... The burden was kind of... I want that one. But I need 4 more points. So we'll wait. We're ready to talk to a Gestrel. This place is an absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked. Thank you, Mandelgo. Seems dangerously close to another name in human history. For our generation. Yes, let's trade. Oh, I get to fight you too. Wonderful. Oh, wait, that's not... No, I don't want that one. What have I done? I forgot that I actually am broke and I should have... Oh, recover 25% on counterattack. Damn it, I messed up. What? I thought that said 12 on it for some reason. I thought this thing was offering me like 12 of these revived tint shards, and I was like, for 1,000 apiece? It's gonna give me the... What the fuck is about to happen in this? Excuse me. No. No, I'm just blind. Alright, well, I can't afford the big ones, so I may as well grab those, and... Why not? And let me see what else I missed out on here. Let me fight you with our Phoenix here. Catch fire. Excellent. And... Nice punch. You die now. And she healed for the damage you dealt. You accomplished nothing. Brilliant fight. I got 5. He likes me, and... Oh! Okay, free aim shots can consume 1 foretell to deal 100% more damage. Base attacks applies 3 foretell, and during Twilight, free aim shots deal double damage. Excellent, I will also have to pick that up. Love free shots with CL. Or at least I will when I can build around it. She's actually great for using the gradient attack because it just slaps foretell on everything and deals decent damage and gives her another turn afterwards to use that foretell that she just got basically for free. It's a good time. I really want to like slap these and shatter them. Why can't I attack? Oh, that's why. Makes sense.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. Right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
A little laggy. Oh. The hell happened? I couldn't see because of lag breaking it up, but it looked like he tried to do something to break down a building or to gain entry to it, and the weight of his stalact transformation brought the building down.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up.
Ah.
Just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be
Aw, poor sensitive child.
The heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right?
Alright, so we have split parties now, but it looks like they only stole Minoko from me.
We have to move.
Good thing I just kitted him out.
Yes, sorry.
It's interesting, I think he's the only Gestural, or maybe the first Gestural, rather, I should say, that we've seen cry. Though it almost just looked like like, I don't know if he's got tear ducts, I don't know. So many questions.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
Okay.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
Yes. Yes, let's. Give me more! I can't wait to see what type of enemies are landing, are chilling around here in the motherland. Jar Lamp Storm! I think that kills you guys. Yep, that's your weakness. A giant flailing hammer to the face. Understandable. Game volume's a little low again. How's that? Hey, we got a new weapon. The fuck when? Right, I can't check her stuff. Cool. I got turned around already. This looks the right way!
Violence, yes.
Yes, a little bit of violence. Just a little. Oh, look!
Good stuff.
Oh? Parries increase the bestial wheel by 1. Taking damage resets the bestial wheel. Upgraded skills deal 30% more damage and plus 1 AP on mask change. On mask change is kind of crazy. Yeah, there is more that they can modify on there. I'm glad that they're taking that approach with his weapons. I was curious to see what his weapons would do besides just boosting specific masks, and I'm not disappointed with that use of his abilities. Messing with the actual layout of the wheel and movements of it and everything, it's a good move.
What have we here?
What have we here? You know what chroma is. You're like a scientist for it. Questionable. I hear sound. No, that light radiating sound is coming from the Swords of Light, and this is where we just were, right? Cool. Well, at least now I have some orientation. The moon. So the moon is over there, and that is where we have already explored. We kind of went to the right over here. We went down there. There's nothing else there, I don't think. Although, kind of have doubts. What's that? What is that? Is there, like, a grapple point somewhere? Like, that log looks really suspicious. It looks like it can be, or should be, traversable to the other side. Perhaps I was too hasty in escaping this part. Perhaps this is all a waste of time. Or perhaps it... Oh. Oh! Chat, I need to see that Nevron up close. I need to see that thing up close. I no longer think that there is a shortcut to that spot. I think that that is a shortcut back after fighting that boss. I need to get to that Neveron. But yes, sir.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Can we study why the swords are oozing? And what they're oozing? Right? If Steven Universe would be interested, I'm interested. Wait, no, he's got some weird interest. Never mind. If all the enemies here are just those things, then this is going to be a kind of super easy time. Just saying. That's deceptive, but that shows me that there's like, I think I saw light in there. Did y'all see that? Is that just ambient lighting piercing through? Never mind.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was
See that?
smaller,
Oh yeah, that's right. They do reincarnate quite a bit.
livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived.
Or
The forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
climbing. Forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth. So we still haven't seen that that river that they do their ceremonial rebirths at. Yeah, it looks like these are all just gonna be the same things. No big. Just means that I have an easy path through everything right now. There's Survivor. Learned. Color of Lumina. Is there anything else up here? Grapple points hidden anywhere? Nope. Okay, cool. Forward! That's right. I realized that I was going to be going in the wrong direction if I went the other way. It's almost like... Sorry, I stopped talking because I felt the vibration in the controller and I was like, wait, a secret spot? No, it's just that the bridge is out and I'm too busy trying to look at everything else except for where I'm going. Which again, testament to, like, the game and its design and its imagery. God, that's gorgeous. Fading man. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spirit trapped in the Gomage? These days I am just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Are you talking about the paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'll ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. All of them. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away. Far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember. Remember their faces. The man has gone silent. Good lord, I feel like that was important lore. But I also feel like I do not yet know the gravity of that which I have just been graced with. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know, and wander off like a fool. For now. But that felt like a very important spirit Cutscene. Nice.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Hey! New Esquier stone!
Give him a gift.
CL, you're so nice. Please don't die right now for no fucking
I'm
reason.
surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Yeah.
Do you trust him?
Ah.
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress.
Yeah.
So for now, our interests are aligned.
Yeah.
He has been helpful.
Yeah.
Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
He's immortal! And technically, so are the Gestrels.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
He was trying to hobble away so quickly.
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
Huh?
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first.
Something's off.
Any idea what this is?
Don't you mean who?
Wait, no, this is my first time here as well.
Why does that look like Maelle a little bit? 58.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
They died right there.
I believe so.
Well, let's find out what happened then.
They made it surprisingly far.
So did we?
Liaison. Interesting. Verso is...
Uh-oh.
Is this true?
Come on! Don't do that to us!
Maelle's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
Give me the info! It's so upsetting.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah, I felt something
There's a
was
problem
really
heading towards
off.
the center of the city.
Uh-huh.
We'll rejoin them there.
Sure thing, Noko. I really hope that Verso doesn't turn traitor.
Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does.
Is she the Paintress for whatever reason? Yeah, it is an awesome one. Has there been any other piece of media that you've experienced that deals with themes of reincarnation? I can only think of Tales of Innocence. There's a lot of media that goes through reincarnation. Tons of it. Tons of it. Quite a bit.
Angelique's Boulanger.
I can't think of the specific examples right now because my brain is swimming in this topic for this game, but
And this is
there are quite a bit. Reincarnation, isekai, if you want to look it up for Japanese games and stuff, there's just, it's a very large topic and has been for generations. I guess the other team has level ups that I can't access right
We
now.
should go and visit.
You said we should go and visit what? Find and destroy the painter's art in the center. Yeah, that's still the goal here. Okay, that's right. We're not anywhere that we've already been. I am now exploring a different area. I have to keep that in mind. It's cool that they kept these guys together, at least from my combat perspective, because this is the pair that does the whole fire-ice combo thing that works so nice. Oh, what the hell just broke? That is a beautiful sword. Also, it almost looks familiar. That was dirty, though. They did us so dirty for that. Oh yeah, an Axel. Oh, Verso is ... Is this true? Why not read it out loud? For the rest of the people there. Ugh. It's gonna bug me. I hate when people do that. Like, I understand the want to do the whole cliffhanger thing. Find another way. That's so infuriating. It doesn't logically make sense when you have pertinent information that would affect an entire team to just start making demands and not give any context to anything and then just, like, cut away for shit. Oh. Easy. You're kind of skinny. Let's see what I can... There we go. That cliffhanger's got me heated. I don't have as much AoE as I just had before. Or any, for that matter. Vessel, where's the treasure?
There was treasure.
Wait a minute. Chroma? I don't know if this is the path I'm supposed to take. As usual, I hope it's not. Wait, that goes up? I see, because I didn't use my eyes and look. A key that would fit? Oh, a key, you say? See, you had my passing interest, but now my attention is fully there. We get to find a key in order to get to that. I need to be able to jump. There we go. Let's look around then, shall we? Do you have a key? Oh, that's cool. I saw the, I actually see that it splits, things into 3-color. It goes RGB mode. That I'm trying to figure out the wording. That split that happens is like a chromatic shift. That's what I was wanting to say. It's a cool effect. Right, it was just these guys. I don't have to go too crazy. Honestly, let me see if this just works on its own. Almost. And you play immediately because of cheater. Yes, admin, and you can honestly find a good list of them just by Googling it. Like I said, I can't think of them right now. My ADHD brain is focused on the super fun crack-like game in front of me that I'm playing. But there are a lot, and I have played several of them. I enjoy games that are focused on death and rebirth. Glancing over at my list right now, I can just look at Hades and Hades 2 and tell you that those have heavy themes of reincarnation and rebirth because it's centered around the gods. And many games that have any kind of deities or gods typically have reincarnation in some form. Whether they say it outright or it's, you know, veiled in some other concept that they created for their world. That neither here nor there. It's still gonna be something that exists, and said it's a popular concept. It's gone over in a lot of different ways because everyone tries to find their own unique way to explain or to remix reincarnation or immortality. So just gotta look a little bit. I'll try and find some more games that I've personally played that might cover the concept in a more obvious fashion. Interesting. But not during Expedition33 time. Nice. Mastered cheater. I was wondering why those ones were triggered without me needing the thing. Uh-oh. What's happening now?
Verso? Putain. Where did he go? Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and see.
That is a very good question. Where the hell did you go? Runs off all the time. He's always ditching me and Minoko. He'll be back. Yeah, but that's questionable. I mean, as Jestrels, they probably won't think to question it, but it is questionable. Sorry. Itchy nose. Are we gonna be put in a situation where she has to, like, defend herself and or something similar and winds up going and doing her, like, supernova attack thingy? I think I see a climbing thing down there, actually. I'm gonna come back over here and see if there's a way down. Did I? Okay, no, I'm saw things wrong. There'll be another way to get there, I'm sure. Eyes burn. I'm looking at things far too intently. Are we gonna... Hey, yeah, I can get that one. It's just one. They really think I'm gonna be some low-level hoe at this point. Okay. Came from down there, ran up here. I'm gonna check around here. See if they're hiding anything, which of course not. I want the key, actually. Where the hell is the key? The key is for me. So where do it be? It's gonna be something that I'm gonna need to backtrack for. Or, like, backtrack to use. Interesante. No es de verdad. It's not a real tree. What is that? What is that? Oh yeah, it's just the drippy effects. Can I drop anywhere? Do anything else besides the obvious beaten path? Nope. Off we go. I guess if they think that I'd be weak getting here. Well, speaking of this game, what themes does this game tackle? This game tackles so much. Like, just in the intro, like, the intro sequence where we're at New Lumiere and starting off the journey, we see the themes of the entanglements and relationships between these people. we see themes of a post-apocalyptic world, one that, you know, people have no idea what's going on, but an actual seemingly god is controlling the lifespan limit of all of the people there. And that's some insane shit. That is heavily tackling human mortality, because if the number's high, you're not gonna really care, right? But as that number starts to dwindle, you have to start thinking about those future generations that won't get to have lived anywhere near as long as you did, because it just kept ticking down as your years went on. So it's interesting, right? The year that you're born tells you how long you're basically going to be going for. Little nuts. Mortality will be challenged there. Then there's the rebirth cycles that are being demonstrated by the Gestrals and possibly some humans. I'm not sure, because it seems like some humans actually have unnatural capabilities.
Nice.
There's the generally unknown and not understood element of chroma and lumina that is a feature in this world, but that's not like a theme. That's more of just an added element, but it tackles the thoughts of the belief in gods, and because of several things that we now know, such as there is more than just the Paintress, there's at least 2 or 3 other beings that are out there, and possibly more. So that brings in themes of contradictory to monotheistic beliefs. It's, you know... There's a lot in here. And a lot of the themes are, if not, like, dark, then they're very deep and, like, make you think about how life is, how it perseveres, what we go through, what make you think of what you would do in certain situations. Like, if you knew that you would die 3 years from now because that's just the year that you were designated to live until, and there's no avoiding it, you just turn to dust on the spot, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? They went over that in like the first 20 minutes of this game, because you can see that there were some people that would go on this expedition, the Gommage, which almost no one does return from. They basically just go out, never come back, and they're assumed dead, or they wait until the time next year when people just get wiped off the face of the earth. So it's going through those things as well. What would you do with your life? Would you go ahead and try and fight fate and go on an expedition with your last year of life? Or would you rather spend it with your loved ones and just embrace your death, rather than trying to fight for a longer life? You know? There's a lot to go over. And I should have kept an AoE ability somewhere, but I don't got one. So I'm just gonna spark it. Oh, gradient. Okay. I thought that one was gonna also have a gradient. That's fine. Rain of fire. You die. You hit me far more times. Oh look, I get to go again. Pyrolyze. Insta-death. Goodbye. She's way too strong. The Gommage is the part when people get Thanos snapped, not the expedition. That's just called... Yeah, alright, thank you.
Great.
I'm twice the level you were in this area. Hey, apply rush for 3 turns on battle start. Yay. Yay. Okay, yeah, my levels jumped a lot because of the frozen heart. I will admit that, because I was running around that place for a while trying to figure out what the hell to do, where to go, and like how to find where to move on to. So I'm also still kind of looking for that key. So I went around the building before, but then there's this here. Was that where we came from? Said I think I'm close. That's always fun, but I think I also see item. Damn it, there's no way back. I have become error. If I can't go back, that means I can't. I definitely missed the key.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Is that the manor that we keep teleporting to?
Know this place.
Yeah, is this the... I've had a theory that the manor is actually where Maelle is from, because we found that an outfit for her in that place. And that place is kind of where she just kind of was. That's where we found her. And the curator, she kind of understands the curator, and the curator, you know, has just kind of been vibing with us and following her, I'd guess. So I feel like she obviously, because of all the other storyline plot stuff that happened, it's showing that she's more than likely a reincarnated immortal or something. Or just an immortal that lost their memory. Or voluntarily, like, got rid of their memory so that way they can experience mortal life. Who knows? There's various things that could have happened there. But, like, she's felt off. There's something on the other side of that. I hear sounds, like tinkling sounds coming from the other side, like there's mystical magics, and they won't let me see them! Oh, cutscene. Boss fight? I've had a theory that, like, this manor is where she lives. Like, this is her place. And it was her personal, like, hub way of getting around to the entire world that she, you know, had free dominion in. What? Chat, avert your eyes. I need to focus more.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Is that the paintress?
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Okay, things can now unfold. Tell me things. Show me things. Mm-hmm. Someone... Speak! No!
How many times did you hurt our family? No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Come on.
You refuse to see I am doing this for us. Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle. You're doing this for yourself. Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
What was the big reveal that Verso is his son? Because that seemed pretty obvious.
You haven't told her the truth, have you, son?
Was that the big reveal? Because I kind of assumed that already. Was that from... Okay, cool.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Why is Maelle acting like she didn't just hear
Not my favorite
the exchange that's happening here? Here we go. What is this?
Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Okay. Old man still looks super confident. We've also seen him get blasted into a spike and be fine. One moment, I need to take a call. Make sure things were okay. Things are okay. Just getting updated on stuff. Alright, so... fight time. I see you saying that I'm missing an awesome track. My bad. Couldn't really be helped. I have nothing, so let's start with Electrify. And for you, let's just do the usual. He gains 4 there, and he's back at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I must have missed one of those shots because I was going too quick. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just get... Ha! Almost S rank. And that was most of his health. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really did kind of overdo it, didn't I? Petals start to gather around Renoir. Well, he's not gonna get a chance to use them. Yep, he's not gonna get a chance to use it. Give me another turn. Yeah. And that means you're dead. Malarum! That looks like a really cool sword. It looks like a katana. Come on, guys. Don't pretend. Oh, I hear the soundtrack. It sounds like the paint. And he's going hard in it! Oh, that was actually really heartwarming that Minoko went and stepped in front of Noko like that. Father behavior. Is Noko dead? Yep, Noko's dead.
All right.
He lost his boy. Our first merchant. Kid shouldn't have been here.
Noko's broken.
But they have different terminology, I would guess.
Why can't you accept who you are?
Name drop. He said, what? Alicia, move. Hmm? Okay, so who got us caught in the little time loop now? Let me guess. Is that a little sister? Is that Verso's little sister? Is Maelle Verso's little sister? Is that her mom? Is that her in some capacity? I don't know. Does kind of look like her. Only a little taller than her. Up. Up. Brain unlock.
What is that?
Well, she's burned and crispy, so
Tell me.
I would guess that hearing the... And now I can make the joke. No Monoko to no Monoko. Oh no. Awful. I just heard that Verso's name in the soundtrack. I heard it. It was all fancy. Wait. Mansion now gone?
Where did it go? No. Alicia. Fuck!
Oh. Wait, he was still there with them, and she was still there with them. They left. But he said he was... The way he was yelling and stuff was like she was over there, but he said Alicia moved when... Something's weird, iffy, and funky. Come on. Spit
Explain.
it out.
Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Bit of an uncomfortable topic.
And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't steered us wrong yet.
They've done a really good job of painting things from two sides.
Won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Families. Complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, so stop hitting us with the traumatic eyes and start talking. Someone get this girl a therapist. Aw, burial urn that will turn into tree. Man, now those urns have a different significance. That's messed up. Okay. Now I feel bad for trying to break them. At least the ones that actually had the tufts of brush sticking out the top.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return.
No Mo Noko.
It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
That's sad.
I'm so very
See,
sorry.
that also right there, Adman, if you're still around, that is, in my opinion, a great point about reincarnation. Is that what would you consider reincarnation to be? Is it just their bodies that will come back? Is that what reincarnation is, or is that revivification? Wouldn't reincarnation be the soul, the spirit of the person still there? So I find it interesting that the Jestrels in the village remember their past lives, so that means that this Noko would remember its past lives. But what Monoko is pointing out here is that it won't be the same Noko. It will have those memories of being the Noko that they knew, but it will develop into a different person because it will be its own person. It will just have the memories and recollections of its prior incarnation. So though Noko does live on to become whatever Noko will choose to become, it won't be the Noko that they knew that was, high energy, wanting to become the world's best merchant.
All for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
Uh-huh.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
Uh-huh.
So that's how you... I wasn't
Showed up on
following
time.
you. If that's what you're implying, it's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There's someone else who can help us.
Uh-huh. Oh. The curator. Uh-huh.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the axons?
Oh. Oh.
Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons.
Uh-huh.
The only source are axons, yes. Like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
How so?
What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger. and
Oh.
much
Is it those things that are eating the world?
than Nevrons.
Oh yeah, let's fuck them up.
And I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me.
CL's
Chances of taking them
up to
down
something.
without
You thinking something.
being are close to zero.
Close, but not zero.
Mm-hmm.
Death is coming either way.
That's right.
And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
It's like, I know. I wrote it. I spoke it. I manifested. Bitch. Immortal for what? Won't even take risks.
Right.
Lol.
If we're going to fight the axons, then let's be smart about it.
Nope, I'm gonna throw myself against it until I win.
I've had a few rough encounters with the axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma.
Mm-hmm.
One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should
You
start
sure?
with the one to the west of the monolith. It's all
Yeah?
been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Yeah.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
Yeah, CL.
Like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Yeah. You're a coward. We'll have to fight them anyway, so we may as well fight the strongest ones while we're also kind of strong before we get worn down and tired from fighting, because, you know, we're not supposed to acknowledge the fact that we can just go to an expedition flag and be totally healed and resuscitated, rejuvenated from anything that we've experienced in prior combat. So, yeah. Alright, I haven't found any other ones yet. I know there's verticality to the world map, so I've been waiting for that to become a thing. The Axons are fun fights. Cool. I look forward to it. Let me talk to you. Thank you for the offer of servicios. There we go. Double gradient generation while in defensive stance, and if stanceless, base attack switch to defensive. That's cool. 5% of a gradient charge on parry. That's also cool. What was that other one I got? Nusaro. Oh, yeah. I read that one and I was like, man, that's really cool. There was someone else who got another weapon, though, right? No? Okay. I'd be tripping. Upgrades. Ooh, yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, that's satisfying. Everyone's even. You're mad?
I'm stinking mad.
About?
That was mean.
Ah.
I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not.
Sure, let's talk to SKA. Chill, vibe for a little bit.
Enjoying the stars.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
Apples of this guy, that's cute.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's not grumpy enough. He needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad.
Leah.
Mrs. Claire.
Ah.
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all.
Very good way to put it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go.
Yeah.
I'd guess. Yeah.
Yes. Wee. Back in the day,
I love this guy.
there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh.
Oh. Are you now?
I too am.
Hmm.
But I'm also
Wee woo, wee woo.
wee.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo, then.
You really get me, Urso.
Yeah, I do, buddy.
Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days.
Yeah, buddy. He's petting him.
Oh. And if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face.
Aw. SKA best friend status one day. Gradient attack unlock. Hey, yo! Yeah, bet. Bet.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind
Nope.
of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Ah.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Maelle's different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, let's.
Story time?
Yeah, she's in her last year of life.
Let me think.
Give her some stories.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of
That's
stories.
so long.
Over 100 years, actually. So it's hard to
There
choose.
we go.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive.
I'd imagine only getting more and more indecisive as the years go on, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Uh-huh.
It's about my hair.
Uh-oh.
Hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Yes.
Please.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely
Oh.
white, like
Does he dye his hair so that way he doesn't look like his father?
man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky.
Purple could be fun.
So,
That was hardly dark or personal.
white hair, old man.
All you revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain. Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Oh, come on, bro. You're fumbling so hard.
Students made these bracelets for me to remember them by.
Fumble.
Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Mr. Immortal Man of over 100 years.
Necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21.
That's hard to come to grips with. I would already be dead. I wouldn't make it to 33. To Expedition 33, I'd have been gone 2 years ago. Going on 3 years ago now.
Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait.
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Much better story next time. Hey, at least we didn't fumble too hard. She went ahead and she was all right with it. She vibed. Spent a bit too long teasing each other before going back to okay. Oh, they probably mean like jesting and verbally teasing. Right. Right. Let's talk to the scientist real quick.
Okay.
Ooh, she's being frigid. Reasonably. Like from behind right now, he looks like Renoir. I figure she's a cat person.
Cats?
What?
Do you like cats?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
Well, you're wrong.
Oh!
I have a dog named Pat, though.
Oh.
You named your dog Paw.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella.
Aw.
She's a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Yeah, fiery. And fire is like the main status effect. I see what you're doing here. So.
Were you close?
When we were younger, I guess. But my brother and sister had their own lives. Didn't care about my parents' research.
Doesn't seem fair.
No. I'm glad they got to live. Sol
Yeah.
was a great older brother. That's actually how I met
Oh.
Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So,
Mm.
good stuff for quite a while then.
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? All right, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
That's a good one. Such a good mood that she forgets to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. Yeah. They about to feel some different type of chroma. Yes, good. Everyone's together now. I can actually do upgrades. Yay! Not there. She is a little lacking on the defense side. Except when I've got her, you know, equipped with a bunch of stuff for it. Oh, you're so close to having something cool. Shell, powerful, and rush. Pretty cool. Targeted ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP. That's also kind of cool. But I think I have most of what I want from here. Let me take a look at what the second gradient skill is that I have now. Striker deals high single target physical damage, 1 hit can break. Okay, if that doesn't break damage limit or do something absolutely nuts, then... oh no. I'm already hitting pretty high. If that thing can't hit harder than a basic attack that I've souped up and can execute multiple times, is there really a point? Minoko?
I know. I'm ready. When the time is right.
Sure. He just lost his kid. We gotta spend time with the homie, pour one out, have a sip.
Polishing your collection of nav legs.
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
That cloth holds that many legs. Yes, I too find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes. I too find the legs of our enemies to be
It's so
beautiful.
I love it. They do? Awesome.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine
Yeah, he's mental.
and you see me charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club.
Uh,
Also the smell of the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion.
I like how he doesn't ever actually explain how he can
That alone
transform into them.
is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against Stalags, does it?
Have to give him some shit.
Stalacts are too stupid to realize. Confused.
I'm not sure which act I'm on.
Definitely because you're afraid of them.
Ha! Me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a stalact.
Perfect. In that case, want to go intimidate some Stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes, well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating.
Bro, you're shaking in your wooden skin.
But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
This is great.
Right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
Don't ever do that in my ear again, Minoko. Just don't. No. No, like. Cease and desist orders immediately. Lune comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. I love that Lune, that they include that part, that Lune just kind of popped in and was like, yeah, let me help.
Ready for the axle?
Yes. Or should we say Alicia? I have no idea who the fuck Alicia is at this point.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great.
Oh, man, she is
Technically, everyone in Lumiere
fantastic at conversation.
How old were you?
I Around 3, I guess.
Talk to people multiple times if you progress too much without leveling up their... Oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out.
An unwelcome surprise.
I have tried to talk to people a few times.
And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Oh.
That must...
Yeah, and they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them.
Kind of a weird kid.
Oh, yeah.
Was he? Oh, yeah?
I was obsessed with my piano.
See, so that's why he played the piano so well. I went back to the manor and I played the piano as him, and he was like that. Beautiful.
I was a bit more severe.
And a paint set. Interesting.
I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Also, notable, there is the music stuff that was in the manor. There is a painting room in there. I feel like she's a member of the family in some capacity.
That's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Yes, they are.
was a weird
I was
kid in
definitely a
everyone's
weird
eyes.
kid in very many people's eyes. I'm still a weird adult.
It's why he and his sister took me in. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too.
See? Everyone's weird.
Yeah.
What's something you liked about Lumiere?
There you go. Bring the mind to the positive.
Wandering around the buildings, nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice.
Yeah,
I got to
sometimes
go everywhere in the city.
you find a
Probably
silver
made
lining where
things
you least
better than
expect it.
anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour.
Yeah.
Before.
As someone that can remember all of what the world used to be,
Not just
that
the place.
that dude lives with eternal loss.
Also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me.
And he's not seemingly going anywhere, but y'all are temporary. Starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him. Yay. As does Verso with Maelle. Yay. Relationship level increase. Yay. Okay. Nope, not level 4 yet. That would have been fun. Reminiscing about the past. Really? About the past, you say? Sister? No. Maybe. I'll find out.
All these years and you...
They're kind of...
And
I didn't think...
Lune and I...
Ah! I can spend more time! You're right!
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
Yes.
I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
I came up to you first.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
My boy is fighting.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No. You said you're
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
Because it looks cool. Highest friendship level you have should be the level everyone can get to. Oh, I see. Okay.
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence then that Renoir has a similar scar.
Maelle's right. You really do see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought.
It was the
Force.
first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right.
This is true.
So,
It also means that they can
awesome enough for you.
they control their healing? God, that must be so inexplicably difficult to do if they
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar and
get torn apart.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal. That's a story for another time.
Stomach scar, after previously he pointed out that she didn't have kids, though she had her students. I detect something there.
That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Vain prick! Appreciates that Verso opened up. She feels closer to Verso now. Yes, yes. More! Where they'll take damage for you when the enemy tries to hit you. I don't think that's going to be a thing that happens through relationship levels, because there is, like, I know that Maelle has a skill dedicated to that. CL and Verso switch to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others. Ah, lovely. Can we talk again?
These years and you
They're kind.
and you
I didn't think.
Luna.
One more? Nope. Dang.
Lune. Okay.
Yeah! Level up. But what the friendship bonds do is seemingly they unlock the gradient attack skills. So level 1 is unlocked for everyone once you discover gradient attacks. Level 2 seems to unlock at hitting level 4 relationship with people. So
Night?
the gradient attacks can be exceedingly
You
good.
never seem to sleep.
I sleep.
Ha.
I sleep enough.
Ha.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
Facts.
One insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind.
Facts.
It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
She's speaking into my soul.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking nevrons.
That is a good
They
one.
seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said.
They've
I
been
know
painted.
there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked
But
to
the
a
ones
few,
that have been
but they
painted too
mostly
much
spout
become the
nonsense.
chromatics, I
Don't
think.
expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Because your skin is fucking glowing like the sun. Oh, no reason. Weight of the world, tortured soul, things like that.
Well, you know, weight of the world, the tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice.
No, I would have probably pulled the same thing. Just like, ah.
It's nicer when people reciprocate.
Oh,
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped.
Fascinating.
I can understand that, actually.
So you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain?
Oh my god.
Are you aware
He's
of
pure
time
scientific minded.
passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not creepy.
No, that's an open offer, buddy.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
For science. The world feels a little bit brighter when they're together. Brother, and there we go. Relationship level 4. Let's get that new... Lune can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back. That's not where I thought that was going to go. Thanks to Verso's answers, Lune understands chroma better than before. Tree. That says Tree of Life. Hold up. They just give me a gradient, like, healing skill? Lune? First off, let me take a look at the pictos here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Auto Rush is the one that they're trying to push for me right now. Yeah, we'll do that. But, Can we see your skill tree again? Cleanse all status effects and heal all allies. And it also gives two air stains too, the ones that are universal. Oh, okay. That's worth it. That is worth it. Yeah. I forgot to finish getting these guys set up actually. So let's get the energizing start. And well, it looks like we've already effed it all up. Good night, everybody. Just kidding. Where am I? Fueling break. We don't need to double anything, but I think energizing revive and dead energy. There we go. 25 points. Okay. Hey, yo. That's right. Cheater's up here now. Okay. All right. 5 points, though. Let's give her... Not so much that, but energizing revive. Energizing death is also great. The SOSs. And maybe sweet kill. Augmented aim for you. Yeah. And for you, you have 1 point. We'll put it into breaking shots. And you have 1 point. We'll put that into breaking shots probably as well. Nope, that's auto death. That's the only one available up there. We don't want auto death. Solo fighter staggering attack. There we go. Ooh, actually, do you have staggering attack? You should have staggering attack, given that you use basic attack. So, yeah, you do. Cool. It is in widescreen because I have a wide AF monitor, yes. Like, this thing is honestly the size of my torso.
Okay.
Talk again later.
Ready for the axle?
Nothing more.
I know. I'm ready. When the time.
Alright, looks like I've caught up with everyone now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Wait, did I actually... Yeah, no, I'm rested up already. I don't need to worry about that. And we have stuff to do here as well. Let's write in the journal. Yep. Maelle spends time writing in the journal. Writes about old Lumiere and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. She hopes Gustave's apprentices will read this journal someday. Might be only 2 times per camp session. That's cool. Oh, she heads back. Whoops. I think it might be story-based. Like, depending on how far you go. Let me check up on the others, because this is always going to be another, like, cutscene trigger thing. Yep.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Well,
He
a
ain't
heart
saying
needs-
anything.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
That's the traumatized version of you.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
But if y'all can heal your scars and injuries, why doesn't
Why-
she...
Did they come to see me?
I
Here we go.
don't know. That surprised me when he told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right? Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
That is a point.
I did. You're not upset with me.
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave
What
me
about
the
your
benefit of the
secrets?
doubt. You're fractions of
I
what my
don't trust her traumatized 1,000-mile stare.
Thanks.
That's a very sweet and touching moment. She may trust you, but I don't. You watch yourself. And before he winds up dying like Gustav 2. Sorry, more like Gustav version 2. SKA ability unlocked, finally. Swim through coral reefs! I can finally get out through... Oh, wonderful. Expedition escape. SKA can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. Yes. Oh, awesome. And now I can go ahead and bust out through these reefs and go out into the world and explore! Be unhindered! I'm probably going to be cutting this at like 3:45. Because, honestly, just because I kind of want to. There's things I have to do, things I want to do, and I'm going to have the night to myself to go ahead and get things done that I would do in a manic frenzy in most cases, so it's best that I have lots of free roam space to go nuts. And why does this feel familiar, like I've been here but not? Because that's there, and if I had been here, that wouldn't be here. What is this? Chroma? Of course it's just chroma. It's not ice. Oh, he said nice. There's blimps. What expedition are they from? There's nothing in them.
Let us get wet.
Brother, I'm... Oh, no, JK, that would have been super sus. This is one of the dive spots. Can't go underwater yet. I like a no, no, no. Not today. There's something over here. And also this structure looks suspicious. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, he said ow, wow, wow. I was like, wait, why is Verso sounding so weird? But it was Minoko talking. I forgot that they kind of swap off. Bang. Bang. What the hell is that stalact doing there? Have I feel like I definitely did come through here before. Oh, hey! Look at that! We have our 5th Gestrel. I wonder if the Gestrel Watcher will eventually give us like an SKA stone. Also, I'm not sure what the hell is going on here, but I think it's something I need to fight. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Thought you had that ability already? I guess I just blazed through the story. Yeah, you mentioned that you blasted through the story in 24 hours. I was like, bro, I'm gonna take way longer than 24. For sure. Right, I had paused because I was right here. I don't know what's going on with these guys, if I've fought their types before. I just realized I didn't set up my party to have our homeboy in it. Hey, our first escape. Cool. Do I think I'm getting close to finishing it? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like it's getting close towards like maybe between the halfway point and the end point of the game, so I feel like I'm over the hump and ready to like proceed towards the second half of the game. What that entails, I'm not sure. Ah, you can tell. Okay, cool. So I have a long way to go. Fantastic. Because I have obviously been greatly enjoying this experience. We'll do that, and then we'll spark that guy. You switch to fire stance. That's fantastic. You're screwed. No! I hit the wrong thing. That wasn't what I wanted to attack. Ah, crap. I missed the opportunity to hit that thing with everything like that. Alright, that's fine. Well, that's gone. That's gone. Crap, what am I gonna do now? Paradigm shift. What do we have? Oh, I could do that. Because select punches would only heal it. Damn. And now it takes its turn. Earthquakes. It's dead. Ooh. 2 new weapons? Yeah, I don't recognize those. Those are 2 new weapons. Nice. I'm glad I fought those. Got the sapling's foot and the ballet's foot. I kind of realized that we didn't have 2 out of 3 of those. Okay, that one's defense and luck. That's interesting. And it's level 14, so that's nice. Bolero element. Okay. Defense and agility. And it was in this kind of blocked off gated area too, so I kind of got to give some credence to that. I am nervous with seeing that tail above me. I don't know if there's like a zone around here where like I just touch it and it's like, oh hey, that dragon noticed you and is going to now dive down and kill you. Or more than likely just agitate Esquier and Esquier will blitz it across the map somehow. Because he's a little mini badass. Little mini badass. Where is this? Why is this here? What is boat graveyard? Hey, yo, yeah, we'll pop in there real quick. You don't understand. The level of exploration that they've just kind of handed me is ridiculous now. I'm just waiting to unlock whatever ability sends me like up into the air for these islands and stuff that are up there. I feel like I have been here and attacked these guys before and been to the boat graveyard before because I definitely have. Yeah. Yeah, because that's where the big frost guy was, the Frostivek. I remember Frostivek, and now it's dead. Because I'm better. I'm still upset that I didn't find the key to that, to get that one Pictos that was stashed away. What's over here? Is there nothing over here now? Is this where that one chromatic was? Yeah, I think it was. So let's see what goes beyond over here. If anything. There is nothing because this is where I just was, isn't it? I'm gonna swim in a circle. I'm gonna swim in a circle. It's fine. And we'll be able to dive. I don't know if that means that there's like different underwater regions. What the hell is that face? What? I just noticed that. That is horrifying. Wait, does it turn to face me? Okay, no, it doesn't. I thought it turned to face me. Jesus. That was surprising. I did not expect to turn and just see several floating, very terrifying faces. And what's over here?
No, no, no.
No, no. The big dive spot. Is that another region right there? Or somewhere I've been? I have so many questions. So many questions. Is this a double mime special combo? Oh yeah, nah. I'm messing with it. That's my first Axon location. That big thing with the faces. Awesome. I was supposed to go first and have first strike. Why are they going first and being able to protect themselves, you piece of shit? Don't lie to me like that. Oh wow, we have a lot of turns between us. Never mind, those guys are gonna need it. Destroys shields. They do have shields. Hey, awesome. How much is that ability again? That ability only costs 3? Check it. 2, 3. Beautiful. And I gained all the AP back for using it. Oh, right. What am I doing? There's the mark. There's some more burn. Smack you. Not really doing too much damage here, so this is actually going to be possibly fun. Gave him his burn back. These guys have some really good resistance. The locked punches. Let's do the jar lamp storm. How did I mess that up so bad? How did I mess that up so bad? That was really bad. I don't have a gradient attack ready yet, so we're just gonna... Hey, they're breakable. Is the other one breakable too? No, it's not. It's almost there, though. Okay. What do we have then for you? Radiant Slash will do it. Hey! I think I broke them both. Nope, just one. Still gonna be good. Oh man, I wish I had the AP, and if not, then just a gradient charge to be able to deal double damage for that thing being stunned. That'd be so nice! That's not the button I'm trying to hit. What am I thinking? There we go. Nope, use it on yourself. Good boy. Burn! Damn, that's a good burn damage. I mistimed that a lot. My bad. You're hitting my friends a lot. Rude. Oh yeah, and I guess I get to try and stun you too. Sure. Look at that. Enjoy your stun. Nice. Damn, I got him back already? Oh, no, that's game. That's game. I had it stunned and every one of my bullets just did almost 9,999 voluminous hairstyles. Oh my. Oh, they're puffy hair. And a second gestural child. Sorry, this actually makes 6. That means that I have returned 6 out of 9. It's a good amount to have for reasons. I'm gonna fight those things and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I know I said 3:45, but I got interested as soon as I found actual new spots and things to do here. The face threw me off. I finally made it to a new spot, and I'm enthralled again for at least another 15 minutes before I gotta do the things I gotta do. And I'm actually loving that they are giving me more standard enemies with armor again. Nice. breaking rules. Shield's gone instantly, I might add, which is really, really nice. You're an aerial guy, so you gotta go. You're not an aerial guy, but I'm still gonna mess you up. And can I shoot you in the mouth? Resistant. Not resistant. And we have a new foot. Yes, 6 of 9 collected. Boucheclair? I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but damn, that is a wordy title or name for whatever that thing actually is. And I know that there's like more than likely very, very good translations for all the stuff, but I have not searched for anything, so I do not know, and I am ignorant at this moment. Don't clip that. Ooh, wait, is this the same spot that I just finished? Yeah, I just came out of there. That's Old Lumiere. And I think I can still actually go into Old Lumiere too, from the way we went in before. I think I can go back and try and get that Pictos. Doesn't like trigger in my head that there should be any reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. Hello, what's this? Alright. Ooh. Okay, so there's you three here, who all look really large and important somehow. That doesn't look like a reasonable climbing spot, nor do they really let us climb when we're out in, like, world mode, so that can't be it. So, yeah, you guys must be the big thing for this spot. Why? Let's find out. See if they've got anything special. New weapons, anything fun. Because it's a weird combination of enemies, too. What are you? You're currently in fire mode or ice mode? Let's find out. You're in fire mode. Cool, I'm not going to touch you. You will touch, though. And where's your... you know what? We'll just breaking... No! Wrong one! You fool. Fine. One, two, three, four. Oh, that's right, because I just go right through the, haha, I see. Yeah, I went right through the armor with my shooting. Didn't need to diminish any of it, and it looks like I didn't really get anything from it. This was a waste of time! Possibly. Nope, what did I just see? I could have swore I saw something purpley off. Just like glinting somewhere in here. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was just imagining it, wishing very, very deeply that there was something worthwhile. Because it feels like a missed opportunity to have not stuck anything here. It's weird. Start running. Swimsuit on! Okay, so he doesn't actually equip a swimsuit, but I thought that he had a, like, weird blue stripe thing that I saw once. Is this the same area? Yeah. Yeah, okay, it is. Huh. I feel like I didn't explore that spot enough somehow. But I can always go back to it now. What's over here, though? Why are you so magnificently separated? How do I get to you? I want to fight. Apparently they don't. Cowardly Nevrons. The Nevron of those individuals. That was where I just fought the other things that I was randomly having fun with. What about here? Did I go through here? Feels like I both did and didn't at the same time, because there is a path through the coral, which tells me that I probably busted through it already. Yeah. Yeah, I've done been through here. Wait, what's this? There's a jar here. And what are you guarding? Also, what are you? Period. You don't look familiar.
Good stuff.
Critical vulnerability. 25% increased critical chance on defenseless enemies. Why does this enemy look like the nurse from Dead by Daylight? It is the nurse from Dead by Daylight! What? That's wild. No, they're crazy for that. Yeah! Hit the jar for good damage, and, honestly. Knocks that out. What about you? You're moving your face a lot. Alright, interesting. You'll be easy to beat. Done. Just shot them all. Yeah, that looks like it says the nurse from Dead by Daylight to me. It's fantastic. Alright, now that we've got a new Pictos and a new creature transformation skill, time for swim. I really want to know what's underneath the waves. Ayo? What doing? I've definitely seen those three enemies already, like their types. I don't think I've met this guy ever, so this is gonna be good. I hope. We have some chroma. Let's see what he's got. And he definitely looks like a fighter. Is this the brother? Hey, humans care for a good deal? Papasso. Oh, hey, we get messy buns and Gustav's haircut for Verso. That's so a low blow. Oh, of course, I'm getting all of it. Ta-ta, and you don't want to fight, even though you're sitting there shadow boxing, but, you know, whatever. There's nothing else over here. Given Verso, Gustav's haircut is just like salt to the wound, insult to injury type shit. Y'all ain't shit. So I'm going to leave them be. They are not worth the time or effort. I have acquired them already. What is this? This is a zone. This is a zone. Is it the auto zone? What's over here? Empty boxes all the way around. For real? And yeah, actually, legitimately, pretty much empty boxes all the way around. Nice. Alright, what is this? I want to find out. Gave him all his weapons and such, now even giving him his damage. Yeah, right? Falling leaves. Quick note, she doesn't have the moveset of the nurse from DBD. Thank you. Some okay, if they're pointing that out.
Normal Nevron roaming about. And it has a taste for expeditioner armbands.
Really? So where's the save point that you would usually put in a situation like this? That thing looks like it's been gorging on people. Oh, hello, I suppose you want to fight? Yes, everyone wants to fight all the time, but I just want to enjoy these falling leaves. What is this place? It's a forest. Can't you see a few of your expedition friends are here too? Other survivors, can you show us? Oh yeah, no, they're dead. Easy to spot, you'll see them along the way. Just avoid going to the top of the cliff and you'll be just fine. The big one over there is... yeah, maybe don't go there. Thanks for the warning. We're going to go anyway. Suit yourself, I'll keep an eye out for Expedition33. Damn, that's a cold departing line. Just like, oh, well, have a good one. I'll keep an eye out for guys that come after you when you die. Alright, I need a save point. I need an adult. I am an adult. I need an adultier adult. No surprises here, it seems. Although, that seems to drop down. They said don't climb to the top. They didn't say nothing about the bottom, though. And looks like we finally have our save point just in time. This place is interesting. Cool. I will keep that in mind as I will do my best not to explore it without y'all. Try really, really hard. I can't make any promises on this one, though. Ha 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 ha. Okay. No, we don't proceed with him. We don't proceed with hers. And we do not proceed with hers either. Unless... no, we're good. I'll deal with that later. Alright. We're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for participating in the stream today. And I would like to give thanks to those that participated in the chat, including but not limited to, because there might be people that put comments in the aftermath, because, you know, that's how YouTube videos work. Admin and Williams, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you very much. And for future Ariana, that's probably going to be watching this on her way home at some point. Have a good one, everyone. I got stuff to do around the place. I've also got a plan for dinner and do a bunch of stuff. So, take it easy. See y'all in the next one. Stay frosty.